After using this trading strategy, I tripled my profits, and you will too, so be sure to watch the whole video, because I'm going to walk you guys through my full game plan. To begin, go to tradingview.com and then select the Euro to US dollar currency pair. Now I'll set my time frame to 5 minutes, but keep in mind that you can use this strategy on all time frames, because you will be profitable on all of them. Now, it's time to add indicators to our chart. In total, 3 free indicators are going to be used in this strategy. Let's go to applying the first indicator. So, open the indicators section, then type our first indicator's name, which is Trader XO Macro Trend Scanner. The Trader XO indicator gives a very simple and clear buy and sell signal that we're going to use to trade. This indicator has 2 moving average graphs, which are represented by these 2 lines. The slow moving average graph is at the top, and the rapid moving average graph is below. When these indicators cross, they send us signals. If the crossover is downward, we have a bearish or sell signal. On the other hand, if the crossover is upward, it indicates a bullish or purchase indication. So, how do we use this signal to trade? As I previously stated, this is a simple trading indicator that is incredibly simple to utilize. So, if only these 2 conditions are met, you can trade with this indicator alone. The 2 conditions are the appearance of a bearish or short signal and the formation of a candlestick with the signal below the 2 lines at the same time. As a result, whenever these conditions are met, you can enter the trade where the trigger candle is closed and profit. Furthermore, the conditions for the purchase signal are exactly the reverse. If a bullish signal appears on the long side of a candlestick that is closed above both moving average lines, we can enter the trade where the trade candle is closed and profit without any problems. Let me give you some more instances in various time frames. Let's look at the 30-minute time frame to see if this indicator is indeed exact and effective. Even in this time range, the indicator has provided us a sell signal at the optimal time. In reality, if you had entered the trade on this signal, you would have caught a massive market movement and we might have made a lot of money and had an incredible trade. We have a buy signal here, and the candlestick has closed under the moving average lines, so we can enter the trade here and establish a long purchasing position where the candlesticks have closed. This significant market movement could have been taken by employing the buy signal, and we could have made a lot of money just by using this indicator. Now, there's some crucial information you need to know about this strategy. This next tip I'm about to give you is the difference between making this strategy profitable and making it a money burner. Where the strategy has its faults is when the market is moving sideways. For almost all trading strategies, when the market is moving sideways, it's a lot harder to predict, so let's know how to filter these fake signals. We need to add another indicator to the chart indicator selection, type MACD, and apply the moving average convergence and divergence indicator to your chart. This is how the indicator looks now, with some histograms in a signal line and a MACD line. So now we'll adjust some of the indicator's parameters. First, in this Style tab, we disabled the MACD and the signal options because we do not need both of these in the strategy. Next, we move to the Input section, and from there, we change the fast length option to 26 and the slow length to 100. Now let's see how to use this MACD indicator. Here, the MACD histogram is below the 0 line. It means that we're currently in a downtrend, and we're allowed to enter only sell trades. And if the histogram is above the 0 line, it tells us that we are in an uptrend movement, and we should enter only long trades. Here we have a bullish signal. We can see that the MACD histogram is above the 0 line. So we're currently in an uptrend, and we're allowed to enter, so this signal is valid, and we could have entered a trade using it. We would have made a lot of money if we had set the stop loss here. Now, let's move on to the next trade. As you can see, we have a sell signal. We can see that the histogram is above the 0 line, so we're currently in an upward trend, and we are allowed to enter only buy trades. So that means we are not allowed to enter a sell trade. In conclusion, this signal here is fake, and we should ignore it and not enter a trade. Now the next signal is buy, which has been given by the first indicator. The histogram is still above the zero line, so we are still in an uptrend and are allowed to open long buying positions. We could have profited from this transaction as well. If we want to execute the finest trade, we must do so in accordance with market movement. As a result, we will add another indicator for this. Navigate to the Indicators tab and look for the Moving Average Exponential indicator. In the settings, I'll increase the length to 200 from 9 and alter the color of the moving average line to white. This moving average line clearly indicates the market's trend. In fact, if the price is above the moving average, the market is moving upward, and if the price is lower than the moving average line, the market is in downtrend. We can enter a sell trade whenever a sell signal has been given by the first indicator, which is the trader XO. Here we have a sell signal, and the second condition is the MACD histogram below the zero line. But now we have the third condition as well, that is the price below the moving average 200 line. Here, our trigger candlestick has been closed exactly below the moving average 200 graph. As a result, we are going to enter in a sell transaction. Let's try out a long transaction and see how it goes. We need a long or bullish signal from the Trader XO indicator, which we have here, to enter a purchase trade. The MACD histogram must then be above the zero line. The final criteria is that our trigger candlestick closes over the moving average line. Since this is also true in this case, we can enter a purchase trade. So I have been trading with this strategy for quite a long time, so I fully understood the concept behind it. In order to help you understand it too, I will give you a few tips I noticed during my trades. First, we want to identify the direction of the trend, and the moving average exponential helps us a lot. Then, the reason we need the MACD is to avoid the market fake signals. Finally, be patient and wait for all the criteria I explained to you to be met, because rush always carry failure, and you obviously don't want that during your trading sessions. Okay, I hope you now fully understand how to trade using this strategy. So let's actually do our backtest on a 5-minute time frame and see if the outcomes are reasonable or not. I just finished the backtesting, and these results have surprised me. Our win rate is 72%, and the profits end up at 125%. I would also like to mention that these results will be different when trading live, so always try the strategy for yourself before using it. If you want to see one of my other trading strategies I use when day trading, check this video right here, because this strategy works great on the every time frame you want. I'll see you guys next time.